Hey guys, welcome to the channel. I wasn't going to be here today, but I've had a change to my schedule, so I am here today. So we're going to go ahead and get a reading for the collective. I hope all is well. A quick announcement. I am aware that the microphone is doing some sort of vibrating noise, and the banging of the cards, isolating the mic, the sound, the audio, all of that stuff. So I'm aware. I am going to be aiding the problem. Okay, so just bear with me. I will be very, very consciously aware of the noise on the table. I do have a cloth on the table, but clearly that doesn't make a difference. And I wasn't aware that it was actually so loud. So please accept my apologies for any interruption or it being annoying throughout the reading. Okay, I will be aiding the problem, okay, very, very soon. Also as well, check out the description box for anything you need to know about me. If you are interested in booking a personal reading, please email me at blackbutterflydiamondtarot@gmail.com. okay, and I'll be happy to help you. I have had personal readings that I have sent out. I have sent 2 out this morning, so please check your emails, and if you are interested, please get at me. I am no longer doing personals in the weekend, okay, so I'm making that very clear. I used to, but I just feel like in order to be fair to myself, my energy, my kid, my schedule, I need to kind of put that line in place. So anybody who books with me from now, between now, tomorrow, etc., you can book throughout the weekend as well. I will accept the personal reading, but I'll be making it clear that you will not receive your reading within the 2-day turnaround. It may be longer. I'll pick up any personal readings on Monday plus Monday, Tuesday. Okay, just be aware of that. So if that doesn't work for you, please wait till next week to book with me. Otherwise, thank you very much. Okay, also very good links in the description box to get discounts on Rose Forever New York, some nice flower boxed arrangements, and Otter Spirit, and every purchase $1 goes towards saving sea otters. So that is a very good initiative to get. I don't know why I cannot speak this morning. Initiative to get up and involved with. Thank you for your love and your support. Keep the comments positive, okay? Intimacy came out. Keep the comments positive, okay? I feel like sometimes people watch tarot and they really analyze everything that readers say with certain eyes that may not be appropriate for the forum that we are in. Okay, so just be aware of that. I do accept all constructive criticism. So yeah, watch tarot at your own, in your own discernment, with your own discernment in mind. Anyway, let's go ahead and get into the reading. I'm going to grab some oracles to start the reading because I really want to use this deck. I felt drawn to draw for this deck. These tend to be longer readings. This is open to any sign. This could resonate whatever sign you are, whoever you're dealing with. This could be anything that comes out in this reading. Various messages, different messages could pop out, so just be aware of that. And as I say that, let's go ahead and get into the reading. Spirit, please guide and protect me as I channel the messages that the collective needs to be aware of. I will call out signs if I feel inclined to do so as the reading progresses. Don't get too caught up on signs. If it's your story, then it's your story. If messages sound like you, then it is you, but never force a shoe to fit. We're going to go ahead and get in with the, sorry, my chair, energy. I said energy oracles, the what's the vibe cards. Hopeful, inspired, optimistic, and success. Psychopath, abusive, conniving, unpredictable. Stagnant, stuck, dead end, frozen. Burned bridges, lack of trust, disloyal, turned back on. You could be dealing with a situation where somebody could have been trying to exercise some sort of control over you. You may have felt like it became a situation where somebody was trying to convolute your energy or influence you somehow. You could have definitely have dealt with a abusive situation, a person who may have been very up and down with you. You may not have known what you was getting with a person day in, day out, from one day to the next. Okay, antisocial, in your feelings, silent treatment, left out. Somebody could feel extremely blocked off from your energy. There could also be an energy here of somebody feeling very, very stuck, not knowing what direction they're going in, while someone else is kind of like setting themselves free or moving forward. Okay, somebody could also feel like they have ruined something to the point of disrepair as well. Somebody could also feel like they have been left by you, or someone's turned their back. Longing, missing you, let's talk, reunion. Some of you could be getting a pop-up, okay, when you're trying to move forward as well, so just be aware of that. Nurturing, mentorship, wisdom, giving back. Or stagnancy. Narcissist, okay. Egotistical, opportunist, and fragile. Nightlife, striptease, gamble, and Vegas. I feel like I'm seeing two people on completely different pages, okay? And for some reason, these two people connected. But I feel like it was kind of like oil and water. Now, sometimes, you know, you hear opposites attract, but in this case, I don't believe that was the case. I do feel like you've got someone who is pulling on your energy, missing you, while you are trying to move on, maybe cut someone off. Again, there's an energy here of two people being very, very different. You could be an empath. You could be more in the energy of, you know, being very helpful, being someone who takes people under your wing. I don't know if you do something in the care industry. You could be a carer of some kind. You could be a mentor. You could definitely be someone who's very, very looked up to. And you may have seen this person as someone who you could either assist, help, etc. Okay? Today, good vibes now, in the moment. Okay? You definitely could be in an energy of kind of like living like it's your last day. Some of you could be thinking about doing things on the bucket list, okay, if you do have one or you believe in that type of stuff. There could be an energy here of you definitely like making sure that you are not wasting any more time, especially if you feel like your energy has been consumed by a specific relationship that you could have been dealing with. You could be more a homebody. You could be more reserved in your energy, and someone could be the total opposite to you. This could be somebody that always has to be right, or this could be somebody who flips the narrative as they see fit. So you could have found that there was always a reason for them doing something, even if it was completely wrong. Okay. This is like a person justifying their behavior even when they know it's wrong, and you may have got tired of dealing with someone who never took accountability or always found a way to either twist the narrative or make it seem as though maybe you were the problem. This could have been a gaslighter of some kind as well. Definitely a narcissist here, because the narcissist card is here. I don't like to kind of use that word here, there, and everywhere, but it's come out with the psychopath. You could have definitely have dealt with someone who may have had mental instability. That's no shade, and that may have overspilled into the connection with you and them. Okay, let's go ahead and get a spread out. Only take the messages that resonate. Oh, that nearly hit me in my face. The 7 of Wands fell on the floor. The Queen of Swords in the reverse. The Queen of Cups. So you could have a friend. Bear in mind, this could be a completely different message, okay? We're doing random messages, a collective message. So it may flow, it may be choppy, it may be all over the place. Yeah, Three of Cups, you could have a friend. So just take what resonates. So there's an energy here of you being like oil and water. Like, I don't know why I keep getting that. Like, I don't know if you dealt with a person who in your romantic life was like that, and also a friendship, because now it's giving feminine energy, a friend group of some kind. You could have a air sign in your energy that you are very different to. This could be somebody who's very vindictive, very spiteful, and you may be putting up a boundary or a guard between you and this person, especially if this person has done something towards you more recently. This could be, as I say, a air sign. You could be a water sign, you could be a Cancer. Nine of Swords. You may be questioning as to whether being attached to somebody is a good idea, and therefore you are about to put up a boundary, or you need to. Somebody could also be very argumentative. Be careful of accepting any advice at this time from friends, especially if you know someone to be negative, or you know someone to be a person who kind of, you know, wants to crap on your parade type of energy. You got happy news, you got caring news, you got nice news, and that will be the person to say, why are you doing that? Why do you want to do that? Why do you want to go there? Don't you think you should do it like this instead? Like someone who is very, very negative around you, very, very negative. And you could be definitely picking up. You definitely could be a more empathetic person. You could definitely hold like energy. You absorb energy very easily. So therefore you may be in the energy of needing to either recharge, or you may be feeling like a specific person that you've been dealing with, they affect you, they trigger you to the point of you take on too much of their energy being connected to them. With the Sun, the Six of Pentacles in the reverse, a lot of you could be choosing to cut off from people who may drain you. Okay, this could involve a Leo too. Eight of Swords. Temperance. Six of Cups in the reverse. What's the Queen of Cups? Ten of Cups in the reverse. Justice. Two of Pentacles, the Seven of Pentacles. With the Seven of Pentacles, sorry, Seven of Swords, Seven of Pentacles, the Page of Wands. Nine of Pentacles. If you was wondering, the lovers, if you was wondering whether a specific love interest in your life wanted you for the right reasons or not, they don't. Okay, quite a harsh message. They don't. This is somebody who's definitely pocket watching you. This could be somebody who definitely sees you as very, very abundant. Somebody who's doing very, very well financially, of course, but just in life in general, this person could definitely see an element of you being very favored, you being very blessed, just in general. This could be somebody who is partnering up with you because of that energy. Be careful of being juggled. There's also an energy that I'm seeing here of somebody getting justice because they were juggled in the past, or because of somebody's past intentions where they were with someone for the wrong reason. So this could be overspilling to the past, to be honest with you. But if this is resonating for someone who you may be dating now, and you may be considering whether, you know, your intuition could be telling you especially if you're an empath and you can read energy very, very well, or you absorb other people's energy, you may be very, I don't really want to say triggered, but for example, you walk in a room and you feel when the energy is off, or you walk in a specific place, or you're around a certain person and you start to feel a way that you didn't feel before encountering that person or having that conversation. Like, you are very, very sensitive to energy. Some may call you overly sensitive. I don't really like that, using that, because what can be misconstrued as someone being very sensitive, it can just be that they are an empath and they read energy very, very well. They're very sensitive to energy. And usually people who are very sensitive to energy often get told that they are either oversensitive or they're making a big thing out of something for nothing. But I don't feel like that's the case where it comes to you. You could be a water sign. So going back to what I was saying, like, if you are feeling like a love interest that you're dealing with, this could be a Gemini or a Libra, is juggling, is maybe not wanting you for the right reasons, especially if you're paying for everything and you're the one that's kind of upholding a relationship. This could be somebody who could be either using you or benefiting from you in some way. On the flip side, if you have dealt with that situation in the past and you dealt with a situation where maybe you found out you were being juggled or someone was deceptive with the Seven of Swords, there's someone here who's getting karma for that. This could be somebody who's going through a divorce or some sort of breakup within a family dynamic as well. And I feel like it has something directly to do with their intentions towards you in the past. And it's coming back to bite them in their own life in a totally separate situation, okay? You've got someone here, a feminine energy. For some of you, it could be a mother figure. But I'm also getting friend, because that Three of Cups did come out. Someone is trying to be delivered. Now, this sounds very, very spiritual. So keep an open mind, of course. But with the Temperance being here in the Eight of Swords, like, someone is trying to show someone a different way. Like, you could definitely be a person who, going back to what I said earlier with the romantic energy that we had in the beginning with the oracles, you could definitely meet a lot of people who you feel the urge to help or assist or to fix. And I say that kind of like lightly. And there's an energy of maybe you meeting people in your friendship life or relationships that you have outside of romance that could present themselves the same way. Like, you could have definitely have befriended someone or connected with someone, or you're a friend to somebody who just is very different to you. They view life in a very pessimistic way. This could be somebody who you see as being very combative, someone very argumentative. Somebody's trying to be delivered. Like, Spirit is trying to show someone a different way. And with the Eight of Swords, this is somebody who's very stuck in some sort of negative energy that they choose to put out. I don't want to give too much away from me and my life, but I once had a friend like that who... I was the more softer friend. I was kind of like a person that was more calm, and wouldn't necessarily... I always learned when I was a child, don't go looking for trouble. If somebody brings trouble your way, definitely stand up for yourself. Definitely stand up for yourself, but don't go seeking trouble. Don't make trouble. Don't be the source of the trouble. I've learned that from a very young age, and I carry that with me through my adult years. And I once had a friend who I was very different to. I was more the person who would diffuse situations. I would be more the person who would look at things in a more kind way, a more approach topics, approach things, approach situations, events in a more diffusing way, not be the source of the problem or not be the reason why a problem persists or continues. But I was dealing with someone who had a very combative energy, and there were parts of that person who could be very nice. There were nice sides to that person. There were sides that were more sensitive about that person. But this would be the type of person that I'm not friends with this person anymore. But this would be the type of person that would say, oh, why are they looking at me? Do you know what I mean? Out in a public venue, and why are they looking at me? Like, and then it will branch out to, they must be jealous of me because they keep looking at me, and it will be a whole thing. And I had to kind of review whether that friendship was beneficial for me, because I am definitely not in that energy. And sometimes no amount of trying to diffuse situations and help a person and show somebody a different way of being, if someone's a certain way, they have to make a change. And I only say that because it's kind of giving the energy of a bitter friend, or someone who always has a chip on their shoulder, someone who feels like they are the most attractive person in the room. And if they're looked at, they see it as why are you looking at me? Someone who has a very, very high chest, something like that. This is kind of giving that energy. And I haven't thought about that friend in a while, and the fact that I thought about that friend now, that could be what you're dealing with. You could have a friend that's always on that smoke. If you find that whenever you go out or you socialize with this particular friend, you may feel like, you know, you're always the one that has to kind of get in the way of some sort of confrontation, or prevent something, or hold someone back at the end of the night, or, you know, be the one to say, oh, they've just had a bit too much to drink, or whatever have you. Okay, and if you find yourself in that position, which I definitely see that this could be the case, it may be time to distance from that. Three of Cups. It's giving friend. You may go out very regular with this person. This could be somebody that you do drink with, party with, have fun with in some way, shape or form. I feel like this is somebody who you've broken bread with, that you could be realizing that where you're going and what you want to be going towards and what you want to be achieving for yourself, it doesn't really correlate to the energy that this person is in when they are around you. You could be finding that somebody is, if you're associated with someone and they are in that combative energy, that could be a friendship that you're either reviewing or looking at, okay? Wow. If pregnancy is something that is a thing that is biologically possible for you, and it's feasible in the situation that you're currently in, I see some of you expecting. I see a pregnancy that's very beautiful. You know, you hear some sort of some people saying horror stories about, oh, they were sick the whole pregnancy and what have you. This will resonate for my feminines. If you are a masculine, this could refer to a woman that you're dealing with, a feminine energy. But, you know, there's people that have a really tough time through pregnancy. If you have had that tough time through pregnancy in the past, the Queen of Wands in the reverse, you may be experiencing a pregnancy that's actually enjoyable. Like someone's enjoying being pregnant, or someone's going to really enjoy being pregnant. You're going to be glowing, you know, that pregnancy glow. You're going to enjoy the process of giving birth even. Like there's something here about someone being very, very happy with a pregnancy, but glowing in that pregnancy, really enjoying being pregnant. Okay, take what resonates. There's a growth energy that's coming in for you, and I do feel like there's jealousy here from a friend. I don't know if this is the same person. This could involve a fire sign, an Aries, a Leo, or a Sagittarius. Like someone could be jealous of you being pregnant, or jealous of some sort of growth or new beginning that you could be having. Jealous of your light, I want to say, with the sun. You could definitely be a person who is very optimistic in general. You see the brighter side of things. You're very hopeful, and you just may be around an energy here who always seems to find a way to rain on that. Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. For some of you, you have family that are... Let me clarify that. The Five of Pentacles. Yeah. If you come from a family that is... You could have come from very humble beginnings. Like, you could have come from a situation where you knew about struggle, okay? For some of you, you may not have been given the best start, and that could be in whichever way. This doesn't necessarily have to be about money, finances, but it could be for some of you. It's kind of like the energy of maybe you've dealt with a situation where you weren't dealt the best cards to begin with. You could have come from a family that was messy, or you could have come from a dysfunctional type of upbringing. You may not have had a lot, okay? Maybe you had to, you know, those people that you kind of talk to and they've had to raise themselves, and they've got a really deep story about how they are who they are, standing before you. And you may have been in a situation where you have come from not the best start, okay? You may have certain family members who look at you as a person who does very well. There may be some sort of success that you're coming into, independent energy, especially if you've kind of like gone it alone, or if you do come from an energy, this won't resonate with everyone, but if you have come from a place where you may not have had the best upbringing, there could have been dysfunction is more so what I'm getting, in the home, where you felt like you didn't have the best start. Your childhood could have been heavily focused on abandonment, or maybe you felt like you were a part of a group, you were brought up by a family, but it lacked love, or it lacked sensitivity, or it lacked something, and you've had to go off and find that in you, with the Empress. If that resonates for someone, and it kind of goes back to the pregnancy energy, the new energy, the standing on own 2 feet type of energy. I see somebody being really appreciative of a child, a pregnancy, you being able to break some sort of generational curse, I want to say, generational pattern, you being able to, I feel like somebody's very, very dead set on changing the narrative for their own children, their own child, is what I want to say. And that's coming from a space of not having that themselves. Like, I see somebody in an energy of really wanting to do life different, do child rearing different, bring up their own offspring, very different to what they've come from. Yeah. You could have family who feel like you have either branched out away from them, or you have, you know, because if you are from a dysfunctional start, okay, if you've come from a situation where you may not have had the best upbringing, just, you know, morals could have been questionable, you may have had instability, you know, you may have moved around a lot, whatever. I'm trying to cover all bases because I know not everybody would have gone through the same things, but there's something here about you definitely standing on your own 2 feet, especially if you feel like you've raised yourself, or you could have felt like you had to step away in order to kind of break away from some sort of generational pattern. I see there's a group of people who could be looking at you as a person who does very well, but there could be like a little bit of bitterness, saltiness about the fact that you are choosing to do this. You want a different outcome for yourself, and it could be making family salty, because it kind of like makes them look at them. It makes them look at, you know, possibly how the influence that they had over you when you were younger. Something like that. I hope that makes sense. Some of you could have a fire sign who is reflecting on the past, or you're reflecting on a fire sign. You're thinking about a fire sign or an earth sign. This could be somebody who has something to say to you. This could be somebody who's very worried about saying something to you, especially if this is somebody who kept things from you, hid things from you in the past that could have come out to the surface. This person could also view you as doing very, very well, and it worries them, it stresses them out for some reason, because maybe this was somebody who either hid things from you or didn't tell you something. What didn't they tell the collective? The Two of Wands in the reverse. Four of Cups. Five of Pentacles. Why they withdrew or why they chose what they chose. Like someone's stressed out that they either didn't close something out with you in the way that maybe they should have. This could have definitely have been someone who ghosted you or left, and your life got better. Like whatever happened between you and this person is like they left or they withdrew, and this could be somebody who's seeing that you've done very, very well after the fact, especially if you're an earth sign or an Aquarius. This could be an earth sign or an Aquarius too, but somebody sees that there's something that's growing for you. You're very, very stable. You could be looking very, very healthy. You look good. Yeah. High Priestess. Someone wants to confess something to you that they've kept from you, and they're worried about this. Could be a Pisces. The Death card. Why something ended. Someone wants to talk about an ending. Someone wants to discuss an ending. You could be a Scorpio or a Pisces. Queen of Wands in the reverse and the Tower in the reverse. The Emperor. Six of Swords. If you were wondering why something wasn't changing between you and a person, this could have involved an Aries. This could have involved a relationship that you may have felt kept going amiss, or someone was either not collaborating with you and you wasn't sure why. Like something was stuck. The way that somebody was able to kind of give to you, work with you, collaborate with you, especially if this is a relationship, was stuck, and you may have felt like there was some sort of blockage. And then somebody could have moved away from you. Like there was some sort of weird energy around a relationship that you had, and something was you was unable to explain what, or put your finger on what could have been going on with a specific person. This could have involved an earth sign. Somebody may have been either giving very little or not giving at all to you. This could have been somebody who definitely sabotaged a relationship down to other people as well. I don't know if there's an energy here of somebody being very consumed with what it will look like, what other people will think. Like they were way too consumed with outside energies, and this could have been stopping a person from actually fully working with you, investing in something with you, making changes here with you. And therefore somebody withdrew from you, and it could have been down to public opinion. They could have definitely had another fire sign, an Aries, a Leo, Sag, who was very, very bitter. This could be an ex, a scorned lover, somebody who is karmic in their energy, that they were trying to either protect you from, or like there's something about gossip and them not wanting you to hear about this gossip for whatever reason. I really hope that this person wasn't gossiping too about you, but there was definitely people talking about you to this person behind your back, behind the scenes, like in the background. In the background. A Scorpio or a fire sign could be involved with that part there. And this could be somebody now who wants to kind of clear something up about why something ended. The Chariot card in the reverse. Why they chose to not move forward with you. Why they chose to stall. Why they chose to pump the brakes on a specific relationship here with the Devil in the reverse. Judgment in the reverse. The Star card. Like if someone made a decision to go in another direction or be swayed by an ex or another person, this could just be somebody in their energy. A fire sign, Scorpio is strong here. A Capricorn, like they know that they detached from something or someone that was kind of better than where they ended up. Like, so if this person's connected to someone, it's like they're with that person, but this is somebody who knows that they made a poor choice in a situation to do with you. They disconnected from the wrong person. They chose the wrong path. This could be somebody who abruptly left, disconnected from you, cut you off. And this is somebody who feels like that was a poor choice because they feel like wherever it is that they've ended up, where they felt like it was wish fulfillment, that was not it. Like they made the wrong choice. They could feel like, you know, things are stuck for them now. So it's ironic because I'm channeling right now. It's like this person may have felt like working with you was not going to go anywhere. Sorry, the chair. Working with you was not going to go very far. It was not going to lead them to any type of fruitful energy or fortune. With the Wheel of Fortune being in the reverse, they didn't have high hopes that they could either manifest or create some sort of future that was bright. Something that matched their expectation of what they expected. This could be somebody who is very caught up on superficial matters. This could be somebody who's heavily focused on how things look, painting the picture, you know, as opposed to how you're actually living. And this is somebody who withdrew from you because of that. But it's ironic because now wherever it is that they're at, they're realizing that who they chose, you can't build something of substance in that environment with that specific person that they could be around or with. And they could be feeling like they sabotaged themselves now. They've wounded themselves by making this choice. And this could be somebody who's confessing that to you coming up here. That was a lot. Let's grab another deck. The Emperor. Some of you are definitely dealing with an Aries. Ten of Swords. Death card. Yeah, there's an ending that is being highlighted in this reading. A really painful ending. Something that where it was very stressful. Whatever this is that ended, like this could have definitely have caused you to kind of go into yourself. With the Wheel of Fortune. But there's some sort of karma that's attached to this that's coming back around now. Like it's relevant now. So something that could have ended in the past, it's like it's relevant now. It's coming back around now. Like somebody could definitely be getting their backside whooped by God, the universe, with the Hierophant being there, the Nine of Wands in the reverse. Somebody could also be tired of the repercussions of their actions or some sort of consequence because of an ending. Tell me about the Emperor. Seven of Swords. Yes, somebody was hiding something from you with the Three of Cups in the reverse. And this could have been what people were saying behind the scenes. Like, if somebody was being swayed, or if somebody was, this is kind of giving the energy of someone having an opportunity with a person to have a relationship, to settle down with a person, to either marry a person, or to definitely strengthen some sort of bond and move forward on a relationship here in the past. But somebody was hiding a lot from you. And this could have been, you know, what other people around them were saying while they were being nice to you. So it's like, you know, we need to think about when we have situations and people that we're dealing with like that. Like, if somebody is not of the mindset of coming to talk to you first about what's being said, you haven't really lost out on anything, have you? Have you lost out on anything? No. Anybody who gives in to gossip, gets swayed by other people, you know, allows other people, you know, opinions of others, messy individuals to play in connections that could be very beneficial for others and yourself. Like, I would say that that's a win for you, because I don't feel like either this person came to you with this information, neither did the people around them. So it's like there was some sort of big hidden energy, background energy of people hiding what was being said. And there's a strong emphasis on friendships, but not just friendships, messy friendships. Like, somebody has a lot of messy, hateful people who don't mean them well, people who don't support them around them. And I feel like this is an individual who ran with what was being said, but didn't come to you with what was being said. They tried to lie, hide things, you know, maybe not tell you the reason why they disconnected, but it was because of other people. Somebody didn't have the balls to tell you what was being said, to even give you the chance or give an opportunity to establish whether that was a thing that you could either move past, or work with or not work with. You wasn't given the choice. Somebody listens to background noise over actually communicating with the person that they were potentially going to be building a life with, which would have been more important, right? Because that's the person that you're in the relationship with. You're not with the background people. You're with who's in front of you. But listening to the background people while there's a person in front of you, clearly you didn't want to be there in the first place, or clearly there's something wrong with that. So someone is really battling with that right now. The Fool. Queen of Cups and the Three of Swords. Somebody hurt a really empathetic person. I don't know if you are a water sign or a Cancer specifically. You're coming out as the Queen of Cups in this reading. Like, you were heartbroken about a lover, a situation, a person who you felt like you were having a new beginning with the Seven of Cups in the reverse. Four of Wands in the reverse. Like, there could have been some sort of painful ending to do with a household. Four of Swords. Like, someone withdrew from you, ended something and just totally withdrew. What does the collective need to know about this? Because it's repeated the same thing over here and we're in a new deck. High Priestess in the reverse. You're going to get some sort of information. Death card, High Priestess. Death card, High Priestess. About a heartbreak. I see someone wanting to come in and speak to you. You may not be open to that communication though. Five of Cups. Somebody really disappointed you. You may still be sad about this, to be honest. For some of you, you could be trying to heal some sort of heartbreak here. Yeah, with the World card, you're trying to end a cycle of heartbreak to do with a specific love situation. Somebody's thinking about how hard something has been, like how something that another person puts someone else through, a caring energy, a nurturing energy. We had nurture that came out with the oracles. Like, you are being looked upon as someone who didn't deserve it, like didn't deserve some sort of treatment, didn't deserve this, whatever this was that you got mixed up in with the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. This could have affected your health. Someone's thinking about how hard something was. Like, it's almost like someone being involved in a situation, someone being involved in some sort of unfair group and not even knowing that they were even involved in some sort of gossip or slander or whatever. And then someone making a decision regarding you, kind of disabling you from even being a part of that decision making process, or disabling you from even being able to speak up. Like, you had no forum. It's almost like somebody's voice was taken, because whatever masculine that you could have been dealing with may have been a feminine, didn't really come to you with the information. They just decided to hide it and walk off. So I don't know if somebody's very loyal to very disloyal people, or messy individuals, family, friends. It's giving friends with this energy here. But you're about to find out about people here that got in the way of something. Like, someone really feels like you've had it difficult. Somebody could feel like you've had a very, very difficult life. Tell me about that Three of Cups in the reverse. Queen of Swords. Four of Pentacles. I'm telling you, something that someone hasn't told you. A masculine hasn't told a feminine something about another person in their life. A group that includes another person. This could involve an air sign. Someone who dictates. Strength card. The Lovers. Yeah. This is why someone held back from you. Strength card and the Lovers. Gemini energy. Leo energy. Six of Swords. The reason why someone walked away. You're about to find out some sort of background information that you wasn't privy to. And if you're an empath, you may have already have picked up on this, but something about piecing it together and actually hearing it from the horse's mouth, I feel like is going to do a lot for you in your forward movement. Where's the collective in this? King of Wands. Page of Pentacles. Yeah, there's a fire sign who wants to apologize. A fire sign who wants to make up for something, give you something. This person feels very, very guilty about something that went down in the past. With the Two of Wands. This is somebody who needs to decide whether to do this or not. Like, do the right thing or not. Forever hold your peace. But I feel like something isn't sitting too right with this person. Something isn't sitting right with this person, because this is like, how do they feel about this over here? Chariot card. This is a person who now wants to move away from the same said group. The same said group that were in the background in their air. And it's making this masculine energy, this fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, the World card. Look at the cycles that are going on in their life. Look at what's happening, what's occurring, what kind of people they have around them, what's in their world, if you like. and ending those cycles that are not comfortable. I feel like someone's being made to feel very, very uncomfortable because someone is seeing certain people for who they are. And it's making them uncomfortable because this is someone who listened to this group of people, and now it's like those same said group of people that they relied so heavily on closing down from a love interest for or from, they now don't even want to be too closely involved with these people. So now it's making somebody rethink something that they put you through. Some sort of burden that was put on you that you had no idea the intricacy of what was going on behind your back or what was going on behind the scenes. Queen of Wands. Like, I don't know if somebody has a lot of sisters. The King of Pentacles. The Eight of Wands. This could be an earth sign. Like, I feel like somebody either has siblings, a lot of feminine energies around them, family or friendships, or feminine energies are around this person, and there could have been some sort of jealousy over a feminine that masculine was wanting to be with or involved with, or something. Like, someone was being looked at as it's almost like someone was made to feel like an outcast. Someone was made to feel, with the Page of Wands, like they were small, or like they weren't welcome, or some sort of energy here with an empath. Like, you could be an empath. I'm strongly getting that. You read energy very, very well, whether you realize it or not. Some of you have not woken up fully to that gift. And there's an energy here of a masculine being in the middle of a group of energies, people who influence them to become deceptive with a feminine that they were interested in, someone who they know to be very, very caring. And this is somebody who's thinking about the fact that they feel very, very guilty. Someone was definitely talking about you. This could be another fire sign or a fire sign, 2 fire signs. Somebody could also be trying to discuss whether it's still feasible or an option for you to connect with them romantically again. This could definitely be someone who wants to invest in a new start with you, renew something with you, from a different leg. And when I say that, it's like coming at something with a different approach, excluding some sort of background energy. Like, this is somebody who's definitely coming towards you with the Eight of Wands. Heavy emphasis on some sort of communication. Justice in the reverse. A lot of you have been waiting for this communication to make something right. A lot of you are open to reconciling. Sometimes the Ace of Swords for me is a reconciliation card with the Ace of Wands. Some of you may be very excited to hear from this person, or to at least get this information. There's something about this information that's going to be very, very fundamental for you, whether you choose to go into this or not. I do see that there's an opportunity for you to partner up with someone here. This is looking like a fire sign, but this is someone who disconnected. So, you know, it's free will, right? If you feel like this is something that you are going to be wanting to go back into, then so be it. But somebody is coming in to give you something. This is somebody who wants to make up for something. And I keep saying it like that because this could be an apology, but I don't know if somebody definitely wants to, they want to pay you back, especially if you financially took a hit, or there's something here about you experiencing some sort of change, You may have had to have held up a responsibility that this person may have needed to share with you at the time, and it got left on your hands. Like, there's something here about someone making something up to you, and I don't feel like this is just an apology. I feel like this is something that maybe you feel like money was involved or something was tied up. This could have been a home as well. You could have been investing in some sort of mortgage or a home or some sort of money here, an asset of some kind. This could be somebody who wants to give you something, be generous, and make up for a discrepancy or a thing where they kind of left you to handle it. Two of Wands. You're going to have a decision to make as to how you process this information with the Ten of Coins. How you move forward, what your future looks like. Like, I see a very, very big decision about the direction of a specific relationship that you've been involved with. Yeah, Nine of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune. Six of Pentacles in the reverse. For a lot of you, you may be very happy that somebody is not so split and there isn't background noise anymore. There's some sort of clarity that's going to be clearing something up for you. So you may feel very, very comfortable and very happy that somebody is closing something out. But there was definitely, if you had any inkling that there was energies around whispering, around corners, somebody was being swayed and they weren't quite telling you what was being said, but they didn't come to you with that information, that is definitely the case. I see it here. That's definitely the case. Collective, I'm going to leave you there. That was 56 minutes. If you're still here, thank you for your love and your support. Not all of these messages will always resonate. Take what resonates, leave what does not. If this is not your story, please have respect for other people where it may be their story, okay? You do definitely need to use your discernment with readings. Everyone has free will. Tarot is not set in stone, and just bear that in mind when you are watching. Thank you so very much. Enjoy the rest of your Thursday, and I will see you soon. Mwah. You take care. Bye.